Hello, kings and queens. We are back with another finance video today. It has been a hot minute since I've recorded one of these, so please be patient with me while we get back into the swing of things. We are going to be going over some of my layouts that I use when I am tracking my finances, and I'm going to share those with you today. The first layout that I have is my February overview layout. I just go through day by day and write out what is due that day. I feel like breaking it down like this is nice for me to be able to see, okay, overall, this is what we're looking at for the month. And then I have it written out so that way when I go into my weekly layout, I can just look at this and I can see, okay, the first week of February, this is what those expenses are. And I put them into my weekly layout and it just makes things easier. Then I have all of my debts listed out. I have credit cards, revolving credit, my mortgage, other, personal, and our car loans. I have every single balance written out, and then I also have the minimum payments on that. So whenever I pay one off, I know how much I can roll over into the next one. But it's very helpful for me to see what my debts are looking like at the beginning of the month, so I know where to put any extra finances, so that way we can get this debt paid off sooner. Then we have my weekly layout up top here. I am just writing the rollover amount from the month before or the week before. Then we have any paydays. This section will be bigger depending on how many paydays we have in that week. On this side, I'll write out my bills and expenses and savings. So what that totals, whatever the total of the income minus whatever my expenses are, is how much money I'll have left over. We have bills in this first section here. In this bottom section, we have expense. There's generally less expenses than there is bills for me. We're mostly just doing gas and groceries. And then here at the bottom, basically was me working out where I'm going to put my tax return money and any additional income that I make for the week. This week, I did work Monday and Tuesday. But those were 2 days that I wasn't anticipating when I first set up my weekly layout. So that's why I added it here at the bottom. But I normally keep a big space for different notes or anything that I need to kind of figure into. I will do the weekly layout for the rest of the weeks in February. I also have digital budget sheets. I like to have my finances in 2 different places because it keeps me on top of it. But also if I have a digital copy, if something was to happen to my physical copy, then I will have a record of it digitally. Typically, I use Google Sheets. I spent a long time formulating my Google Sheets, and honestly, I've got them perfect. So if you guys are interested, definitely let me know and I will be happy to show you what it looks like. That is it for my finance trackers. I am trying to be on top of it this year because, again, we're trying to knock out that debt. We're trying to build our savings, and the only way to do that is to make sure I know exactly where every single dollar is going. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.